As always, a pleasure to see you all once again. My name is 20-Sided Seth, and welcome to the very first episode of Roll For It, a segment where here at Team 20-Sided, we're going to be going through a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition pre-made campaign. The first one we're going to be doing is Storm King's Thunder. Before we begin, I'd like each of our players to not only introduce themselves, but to introduce their character. Who wants to go first?
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll go first. My name is, I'm Jace. Hi, guys. I'm a Dwarven Rogue, and basically my name is Freddy Forgeheart, and I inherited my family's wondrous item shop, but I myself cannot forge wondrous items, so once I sold all their items that they already had, I took to stealing items, and that's where I am. I'm actually out trying to steal wondrous items so that way I can sell them to keep up my family's shop. That's it.
Alright, well, my character, my name is Jyler, and I will be playing Vienno Ipkiss. He's a level 1 mystic, which is kind of like a psionic character, so like they use their brain instead of magic. It's pretty rad, but essentially he works for, what are they called?
The Black Network.
The Black Network, because I can't remember their actual name.
It's like the Z something.
They're like the opposite of the Harpers.
If you know what that is.
They're information gatherers.
Black market
only
shit.
They do it in a really,
Evil.
not so much evil as like a self-centered kind of way. But yeah, like he pretty much is like a cipher, like code maker for them, and that's my character.
My name is Darren, and my character's name is Abraxas. He is a Abyssal Tiefling variant, playing a Warlock of the Raven Queen. He's from a village of other worshippers, and he was chosen by the Raven Queen herself as her chosen, forcing him to leave the village due to the target it puts on his head from the other villagers who are seeking to take his position, as well as to just start his adventure.
Oh yeah, I'm a human. I forgot to mention.
He's a human.
Human.
Why don't you guys, real fast, why don't you give a description of your characters for us, starting once more with
Looks?
Jace. Yeah, what do these characters
think
look
about
like? That way people listening can imagine them better.
Ready for a shot?
Freddy Forgeheart. Huge mohawk to start off with.
Yep, Dwarven Mohawk.
Dwarven mohawk. Big mutton chops, braided, obviously. And then, no, he has a handlebar mustache. That's what I'm going to go with.
He
And-
must have jumps.
He has both.
Yeah.
Both. He is a very harried man.
Yeah, very. Otherwise, he has like the shop's insignia, on his chest or on his clothing to kind of advertise for himself, and he just has a bunch of trinkets everywhere, and that's it. That's all I got so far.
Clinks incessantly when he walks.
Blue hair, really tall. No.
Blue hair.
Like 4 foot something.
Attack of the 5-foot dwarf.
The human-sized dwarf. It's scary. No.
Jai?
Vienno Ipkiss has a flavor for brighter clothing, and he's never caught without his veil over his face. A very fruitily dressed man. Not quite, actually. He wears a lot of darker clothes, like a lot of grays, blacks, and blues, with like oftentimes like an accent of orange, but lots of robes. He doesn't wear any armor. And that's essentially what he looks like. Lots of places to stow things.
I don't have a mohawk. I'm bald.
Alright.
Change my idea.
Okay, Darren?
Abraxas stands about 5'11". He has about shoulder-length black hair that falls over his forehead and around his horns on his head, which are both set above each of his eyes, and they're spread like small antlers. Due to his chaotic blood ties, he has black fur and very small black feathers that sprout from his arms and chest. And the white of his eye is black, and he has a scaled serpent-like tail. His skin is a light gray with a somewhat blue hue.
Jesus.
We can tell who
Look
prepared
at that, man,
Wow.
with the actual description.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Darren's the most prepared for that.
Some of us
I
came up
have
the
a
last
spear
minute.
and a light crossbow.
Oh, shit.
One of my sleeves is longer than one of my other sleeves.
Short sword.
My nose
Short
is
sword.
big.
Can you use short swords?
Yeah.
Psionic magic.
Oh yeah. Something I think we should do is health. My
I'm gonna
health
kill
is
you.
22.
I'm gonna kill you. I don't have that.
I have 22 health.
Yes,
What do
thank you.
have?
You have 22 health.
Yeah.
Oh, and a scholar's backpack, so just a backpack full of pens, papers, inks, and quills.
Hey.
Absolutely not useful on a road.
Jai, what's your HP?
12.
12, and Darren, what would
12.
yours be? 12 as well. So we got 2 12. Jace, you have a very high HP.
Yeah, I rolled
for-
the max that I could. It was great.
Also, dwarves get a bonus to their constitution.
Yeah, they do.
All right. Okay, then. Well, with all that taken care of and everybody's names given, from this point forward, we will be addressing each other only through the names of our characters. Everything else doesn't matter for the most part. I will be our DM for tonight, and if everything is ready, then let us begin.
For those that you can see, this is my character.
Yeah, if you can see that, that's a great image.
Wow, that's
It's
definitely
nice.
not a ball with some lines on it.
Yeah.
On top of that, we're going to begin with our players all being together. Their motives for why they are traveling together is their own personal ones that will be seen soon enough. But just for simplicity's sake, they are all together traveling down the road, as in this country, traveling by yourself is never really a great idea. So,
Country.
no country. for all
I drew the mustache over the nose for some reason.
this. All right.
Alright,
You all meet in an inn.
You all
all
meet-
made in
So, alright, with that, I shall begin reading. You've been traveling along the high road for days. As evening approaches, you spot a wooden signpost next to a trail that heads north into the hills. Nailed to the post are 3 arrow-shaped signs. The 2 marked Waterdeep and Daggerford follow the high road, but point in opposite directions. The 3rd, marked Nightstone, beckons you to follow the trail. If memory serve, Nightstone is roughly 10 miles up the trail. As of right now, each of our characters have a reason for heading towards Nightstone.
Okay.
Really
sounds-
fast, actually.
Are we all together?
Why is everybody? Yeah, you're all together for the moment because you're all heading in the right direction, all heading in the same direction. You've been together for a small amount of time. Maybe you met at an inn or something along that line, just to be like, hey, are you going this direction? Well, it's better to have somebody watching your back while you sleep than being by yourself. But I would actually like to ask before we begin, what is your personal reason for coming to Nightstone? Jace, once more, why don't you start us off?
Alright, so basically, I don't have any more items to sell, and I'm trying to keep my family's business afloat. So I'm going to this town where no one knows my name to steal wondrous items and create like great items, and then claim them as my own and sell them as a kind of a wandering shop and keep.
Okay, Jai.
Well, first off, it sounds a perfect place for my traveling companion Abraxas. I mean, Nightstone. I say. I would be traveling to Nightstone in this caravan, just because there's strength in numbers. I myself, while durable, don't really believe I could take on everything there is to take on a road. And I hear there's good work for, code writing for the local law enforcement there, or something along those lines. I don't know.
Okay. Abraxas.
Like you said, power in numbers. I do seek my own power, and there are those who seek to kill me, so just constantly on the run, going wherever I want.
There's a certain
Someone. I want to kill.
A lovely bunch of coconuts. All right, so
What's your reason for DM?
I am God, and God is sit here and forced to watch
I
you
am
in
an
your
avenger.
Anyway.
I choose not
Well,
to tell.
I'm atheist.
I'm atheist.
How can you be atheist in a world
I'm about to say,
like
it seems
this?
like when there's literally God.
I don't believe in the gods. Well, I mean, I just killed 9 people with
Using
power.
the gods.
That's good.
Actually, I just talked to my god yesterday.
We got God Raven.
God Raven.
Technically,
Queen.
yeah, Darren does have a raven on his
I
shoulder.
don't. Is the Raven Queen a god, or is she just a really
Yes.
powerful mortal?
She's basically
Was it
she is death.
Oh, okay. I always thought she was.
She is the ruler of the Shadowfell,
Oh, okay.
which is like an alternate dimension where
Yes.
basically the way they describe the
Planar
Shadowfell
travel.
is they describe it as our world, only remember how
It's
in
the upside down.
basically kind of like
It's
that.
our world, but spoopy.
It's kind of like that. Upside down is actually a good way of describing it to a degree. It's a mirror image yet of its own dark nature, and that is where her castle and such reigns. Anyway, after following the trail for about 10 miles, you hear the ringing of a bell. The sound grows louder as Nightstone comes into view. A river flows around the settlement, forming a moat. The village itself is contained within a wooden a wooden fort, beyond which you see a windmill, a tall steeple, and the high-pitched rooftops of several other buildings. Apart from the ringing of the bell, you detect no other activity in the village. The trail ends before a lower drawbridge and then spans the moat. Beyond the drawbridge, 2 stone watchtowers flank an open gap in the fort. South of the village and surrounded by the river Moat is a cone-shaped, flat-topped hill on which stands a stone keep encased by a wooden wall. The keep, which overlooks the village, has somewhat collapsed. A wooden bridge that once connected the keep to the village has also partly been destroyed.
The bell is ringing.
The bell is constantly ringing.
We must fight the gargoyles.
Ooh.
Let's see.
That sounds actually really
Yeah.
incredibly annoying.
Like a constant, like,
Ding 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 ding. I'm not.
like, is
yeah.
it one of those things that, like, they've kind of drowned it out because it's constantly there?
Welcome
and
to
they're just-
Shadowstone, because the only thing that lives here are shadows. Everyone left because of the
Can
bell.
everyone give me a give me some perception checks real fast, if you would, please.
And that's still just wisdom.
Yeah, it's still just well, unless you get the skill perception.
I was gonna say, if you
Then-
get skill and you have proficiency, and you add your proficiency modifier.
Otherwise,
Okay,
you just
so,
roll me a d20, add your wisdom modifier.
When you, I do have the skills, so
Okay, then you add your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Also-
plus whatever you rolled.
Averagely, we will be using a grid, but we don't have it this time, so it's gonna be.
all right. There's something that I got a question. I don't actually know what my proficiency
2.
bonus is. All right, 2.
I think everyone starts off with 2.
Every
2.
level increases theirs at
So
the same
my
rate.
okay. So what is it? I had to add my proficiency bonus and what?
Plus your wisdom modifier plus
Oh,
whatever you
wisdom.
just rolled.
Okay. So 13 plus 2 minus 2, so 13
What's your wisdom modifier?
minus 2.
Jesus. Okay.
And my charisma modifier is minus 2, so minus 1 is
All right. So what'd you roll?
13.
Okay, 13. What else we got?
17.
17. What else we got?
6.
6. All right.
We're off to a good start.
Yeah.
Off to an
so,
observant start. Do we
Uh,
have call signs?
call signs? No, this isn't Shadowrun.
I mean, I have a call sign for my little order thing.
Did you take Thieves Can't?
I did actually.
Yeah. So it's
Well,
I
Let's
have
go.
Orcish Common and Thieves Can't. Orcish Common, Thieves Can't, and Draconic.
Maybe that's how we
Go
met.
get
Maybe
my drink.
we met through like some sort of.
We were trying to signal to other people using our Thieves Can't, but like caught each other using it, so we just started having a conversation on
Yeah,
accident.
and just like a bunch of nervous twitches. Like, they're like, why are these two people freaking out?
1 sec. Darren went to go get a drink.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Anyway.
Well, let's just, well, I mean, we'll have a little conversation around the wagon right now.
Oh yeah.
That bell keeps going off. It's kind of annoying, right?
Yeah, that's gonna get real old.
Ding 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 ding.
So
ding.
I'm from a secret organization. Where are you from?
I'm from a place that doesn't talk about secret organizations. so
Well, your place
easily.
sounds rather boring, doesn't it?
Ah,
Okay, so
that's a nice thing you have.
you two,
I'll steal it.
the ones that got are 13 or 16, you notice that clearly there are signs that this place is not well. That something is wrong. First thing is that the drawbridge is lowered and there seems to be no one in either of the watchtowers.
I had
See,
assumed
no
it was
movement.
the incessantly ringing bell.
Well, that's also that's a thing, but
Well, this is a humbling entrance.
it's kind of something that Darren noticed as well. Is like, you know, instead of the bell simply indicating time or something like that, it seems to be constantly ringing. Yet you don't see anybody like running towards it or running away from it or any kind of
But there's
indication
no
that there's-
towns guards or
You see
anything?
nothing. There is no sign of any people here whatsoever.
Like,
Maybe
not even in
poss-
the city?
You're looking straight into the
I had a
city from like
problem
the
with no
drawbridge.
signs of death.
The drawbridge like went down and everything though.
It was already down by the time you got here.
Maybe cost of living here is just really high, so no one wants to live here.
Okay, well, I mean, we have no reason. I think we should just continue forward, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, we're not. Are we with a caravan? Are like we like in a wagon?
You're just by yourselves.
Okay, well we'll keep
Oh, we're just walking?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I mean,
Because you're
I'm
only
down.
like the trail between where you started and here was only like roughly 20 miles.
I'm
That's-
not like stop and kind of adjust my robes and just be like, well, I do love a good puzzle, and then just kind of keep walking.
Does anyone have a
Should be a good place to get a 5-finger discount.
give me a wisdom check? Unless you've got the survival skill, then you can add that. Otherwise, just straight wisdom.
Is it a 5-finger discount if it's free?
Yeah.
What we got?
Is it wisdom, you said?
If you've got the survival skill,
Oh no, just 7.
7.
So just roll, like, what, your
Yeah,
natural dice?
yeah.
18.
You only add your proficiency bonus if you have the skill.
But do you add wisdom as well? Or no?
No.
Just
Okay.
your wisdom to dice.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, you would.
Okay, well then I got a 9.
Then I got 16.
Okay.
15.
Okay. You two notice it. It reveals that there seems to be a pair of tracks that are heading west of the drawbridge, so away from it, away from town.
Okay.
You shows that the tracks were made by several dozen humanoids. Yet, shortly behind them appears to be another dozen or so smaller humanoid tracks following quickly behind. They're all heading north from towards the drawbridge, as well as sets, along with 2 sets of unusually large wolf tracks heading into the town.
Okay, I would say that this place probably got raided or like attacked because I mean there's trails, there's a whole bunch of them going towards the town, and the drawbridge is up. Like we should just be on guard. Probably.
I'm not seeing any sort of like gratuitous signs of destruction though.
You know, like look at the track. I guess it's true.
It looks just like everybody up and left in a hurry.
Well, let's just approach with caution. I would say.
Always. What about you, my
Very,
questionable friend?
very.
I usually keep moving. Stand guard.
Yeah.
Damn guy. All right, let's do this.
Okay. So
You go
moving
first.
from.
I'm gonna draw my weapon and keep moving.
Okay.
I'll probably like slink off to the back a little bit, like order-wise. You'd go first. You'd probably go second. I'd probably go to the flank.
So moving forward, you notice that there are 2 watchtowers flanking the entrance to the village. One to the right, one to the left. Gatehouses of sort, if you will. There are doors leading up to each one of them.
Okay. There are doors leading up to each one of the gatehouses.
On either side of the drawbridge itself.
I'll check out the left one.
I'll check out the right one.
Okay.
Split the group.
So just kind of like motion with my hand to like
We'll do where, yeah.
Darren, where are you going? Abraxas, sorry.
keep watch.
Abraxas.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep watch one way while I have my raven face the other way, so I can keep watch.
You can watch from both
directions.
sides.
Have
Okay.
them fly around in
I was
circles.
gonna say, have him
Yeah,
go
that's
go
true.
towards.
Well, it has to stay within 100 feet of me.
Alright.
100 feet's pretty
Well,
far.
just have him look at the top of the towers to see if there's any like watch.
Can you communicate like telepathically with your raven?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's basically like an extension of the spirit.
Okay, yeah. Have them like fly scouty circles.
Yeah, I think so.
Or a big scouty circle.
Nonetheless, though, each tower contains a
you have the
winch
med?
and a mechanism, both used to extend or retract the chains that raise and lower the drawbridge. If both winches are operated simultaneously, it looks like it can take about a round to raise or lower the drawbridge by 30 feet. In other words, you can fully lower or raise it within 3 turns, which, for those of you unsure, that's 18 seconds.
Alright, well, I'm going to peer out the door at my friend Freddy Forchart, and I'm going to, using Thieves' Camp, kind of motion that we should raise the drawbridge so nobody impedes our investigation of the town.
I'll motion I'm already on it.
Okay, so with the drawbridge raised, just comes back up. There's no issue whatsoever.
Can I investigate? Like, okay, so is there is there a door? I go through the door of the tower and kind of like see what's in the room, or is it just the drawbridge?
It's just what it is. There's a door. You go up a set of steps up
Yeah.
to like where the mechanism is, and you can kind of like look around. You can do a 360 view and look around the town.
Yeah, what do I see when I look into the town?
More than what you already saw before. Not a whole lot. The bell keeps on ringing. As I said before, towards like the far right, there's on like what looks like its own little island is a fort. Yet the bridge to the fort appears to be in disrepair.
Well, here's my thinking. Someone's gotta be ringing that bell, right?
It could be on a mechanism.
It's worth finding out.
We should still visit an inn and see if there's any sign of like recent livelihood.
From the gate itself, you're able to notice that the temple with the bell, is actually like right on your left the moment you walk through the entrance.
I'm going to the bell.
To the bell then.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Let's see.
Does Darren's raven see anything?
Darren, why don't you give me a perception check there, buddy?
Abraxas.
No, Raven's not really noticing too much.
There's no one around?
Lots of tracks.
With a 6, he's not really noticing too much.
How many wagons am I seeing?
None.
Here's the
None?
plan. Altered plan. You go to the bell. I'll investigate the shops. Is my goal.
You do what you want. I've known you for like a few days.
I was about to say, you don't really have much of a reason to anybody to like.
I am off to the shops.
You're gonna go off by yourself.
To the
Farewell,
shops.
my beanie friend.
Farewell, my not so secret organizational.
Darren, where are you
friend.
going? The temple with
I do love a good chimple.
A good chimple's good.
Vino.
Vienno.
Vienna.
Or with Freddy here.
Vienna.
Vienno, it is. So we're gonna deal with the temple first, and then
Go.
Freddy, I'll get to you
Yeah.
next.
Come on, Braxy.
So this wooden temple is dedicated to Lathandar, the god of the dawn, and Bleakley, the goddess of forests.
Oh, Bleakley was my favorite character in Lilo and
I
Stitch.
know.
I love Bleakley.
We can't say that; it's copyright.
Aw,
And Lilo and Blitch.
give us free stuff.
Give us free stuff, Disney. It has a slender steeple containing a large bronze bell and stained glass windows depicting images of birth, the dawning of sun, the trees, and unicorns. When you first enter, the front door to the temple is wide open, and the bell is ringing constantly.
So, on this depiction of a unicorn, is there like a copious amount of glitter and happy face
It's
stickers?
pretty positive.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
going to throw paint on it.
Oh.
I hate glitter. But
I want
I'm gonna go right to that
Gonna
freaking bell.
knock it
I'm
down.
trying to stop that.
Okay, so
Vienna ain't do no bells.
you don't do no bells. All right, so real fast, before you can even get there, sunlight pours into the high vaulted chamber, which is the temple itself and the pulpit.
I thought you said
Uh,
voltage. I was like, well, I'm leaving now.
Yeah. Through the four stained glass windows and into the north and west walls. Beneath the windows are plain wooden benches for the elderly or those with children to sit on. The room is mostly empty otherwise. Standing against the back wall is a wooden pulpit with steps leading up to it. The floor of the temple is composed of dirt. Set to the west wall, north of the pulpit, is a half-open door beyond which lies the steeple, you would assume, which has where the bell is.
I'm going to the steeple, but with all caution. All caution. What are you doing, Braxy?
I guess I'll follow you.
Ah, yes. I have
Ah.
your bird. I don't know about your bird. Do your thing.
I'll have my bird investigate the other way.
Since
There's-
this is
there-
like
there's no other way,
a
it's just
holy
the one.
ground, isn't it?
There's
Like,
only like where we've been.
how do you feel about like different religions and stuff as far as this goes?
Well, I really want to knock everything down.
I'll say this isn't exactly like. I mean, this is a temple of the dawn, and
It's
goddess
more of a temple
forest,
to a-
so it's like
Are you neutral towards
neutral,
it?
if anything. Like it's like
more of
whatever.
a temple to various concepts.
Yeah, then, like it's not really anything that
agnostic
goes
cleric.
against what
I don't
you
know.
are.
Well, there's actually like a thing, like a cleric, if they believe hard enough, they can actually get all of their power just from sheer worship of like magic or strength
Right.
alone.
Yeah.
They don't even have to have a god.
Fun stuff like that. So the back room contains a plain wooden bed where if you were to assume it would have been a priest or priestess slept. Mattress has been torn open and its straw pulled out. The floor is strewn with the contents of two wooden chests. God knows when we're in it though. You do, at least for the moment, and this is the bedroom itself, you don't see any more within it. Whoever was in here ripped things to shreds, but steps upward lead into the steeple itself where the bell is.
Having noted that Abraxas has that rather intelligent bird companion, I'm going to request that he send it up the stairs to like scout ahead.
Your bird
You're
just
just cool with that. You're like,
Go on
whatever.
up there.
Your bird just kind of like hops on the steps, just like hop, hop, hop all the way up there.
Just lazy.
Uh,
I don't want to use my wings.
Whenever he gets up there, he spots what's causing this kerfuffle. It appears to be two goblins who are swinging from the rope of the bell back
That's
and
good.
forth constantly.
Claw their eyes out. Oh my
No.
god, did these two goblins make everyone flee the town just by playing with a bell?
You have no idea.
That's hilarious.
That's
It
really
would be
good.
a very strange coincidence.
Can
What
your
am I
bird
doing right
attack?
Not really, no.
What am I doing
I
right
mean,
now?
okay. So
I wanna
you were
pillage.
going towards the shops.
He angry.
I'm taking advantage real fast. So I'm
Let me
gonna
look.
load my wares here.
Let me look about exactly where you could go. I would.
The fanciest of shops.
There we go.
Yes.
Jace, I'm gonna need not Jace, Freddy. Forgive me. Freddy, you're gonna need to give me a perception check real fast.
Got you. I got you. I don't got you.
Oh, that's a crit fail. And for those of you unaware, a crit fail means that he immediately not only fails, but something really bad happens. So, Freddy, you being the happy-go-lucky scamp that you are,
This
just
is just gold mine. for
kinda
me.
just like-
empty village. I just get access.
skips
to
on into the square looking for God knows what to loot. When you don't even see the two wargs, which are two giant wolves, seem to be eating a dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will murder them.
Well,
but they're also pretty much dogs, so you.
It's a
I'm
loose.
conflicted.
It's a lose-lose situation. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
I need to
Dog
think
eat
about
dog
this. I don't take well
But
the
I don't
literal
notice it.
metaphors.
I don't
You
see it.
have no
I mean, is it like
idea
in the
that
middle
they're
of the street?
there. And let's see. Oh,
Am I just dead right
you
off?
might just be dead. I mean, if
Well, he lived
No
a
one-
wondrous
Ah, yes,
life.
I remember. We used to run with a man named Freddy Forgeheart. He got eaten by
well,
dogs.
it's just not good. I mean, they notice you, man.
All right. Well, did they act?
Yeah, they're just kind of grounded. They're getting ready to attack you. I mean,
They
roll.
actually act out the entire first scene of Hamlet. It's quite well done.
More like
roll-
omelets.
Roll me
Whoa.
The
for.
drama.
The drama.
The drama.
Greetings.
I mean, roll me initiative, man.
Hello.
Hello.
How does initiative work in this?
Okay,
like,
so what you're gonna need to do for me is you roll a d20, add your dex modifier.
Alright, so 13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Define the wolves.
That's pretty legit. Roll 1 for me. Go ahead.
Okay, so you got 13. Freddy. And then, yeah.
I'm off to a good start.
Oh no, a fantastic start so far.
Off to the average start.
So what great items do you think they have on them that I could just take?
I don't
Teeth?
know. Yeah, teeth, man.
And you're going to
This
be
is
taking
bad.
them whether or not you want to.
I got this.
I wonder if I can peel this tape off without it becoming a problem.
Alright, so one of the wargs get to go first.
I'm
as it
resistant
leaps-
to poison.
It leaps at you. Dude, you might be dead. I'm sorry.
No, we got this. We got this.
Alright,
I got this.
It leaps at our friend
Do better than
Freddy.
the 14. Shit.
What is your AC?
14?
Not that high.
It scores a 19 as its fangs dig into your body for
That's
a
cool.
total of
That's cool.
15 damage.
That's cool. I'm still good.
That drops you down to 7.
I'm still good. I got 7 health.
Hold on, how much health do you have?
22.
Yeah, 20.
Jeez, you are a beefy rogue.
I am a dwarf.
It like, dude, this thing just took a chunk of your stomach out. Like, you're not doing
Fuck.
so hot.
Can we say that word?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Back.
no, you can't because you've got ding, 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 like right
Oh,
next
that's
to
right
you.
next to a large brass bell, so.
I got this.
Jason, Freddy,
Yeah.
this is your turn, man.
Alright. So here's the deal. I got smoke sticks, right?
You do have smoke sticks.
I'm gonna like fucking throw both of them down.
Try and jam one in one's snout.
Yeah. I'm gonna like stuff it in the
Oh,
space.
well, before we can do that, my bad. I need you to give me a strength saving throw. Otherwise, you are knocked prone.
How do you
Yeah,
That's
you got
fine.
it. Okay.
19
19.
Plus 2, so 21.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
Alright.
You might.
Smoke sticks. Blam. I'm gonna use my stealth because I have a good amount of stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get out of there. Man.
Okay.
Out of
okay.
there.
Here's the thing.
Out of there.
Wargs get advantage on smelling, and you're bleeding like a stuck pig right now.
Advantage on smelling, yeah. Okay.
I need you to give me a stealth check
Alright.
because I'm having to roll
12.
plus your proficiency bonus.
I actually got double my proficiency, so
Okay.
4. So
So 4 plus. So what's your dex modifier?
3.
So that's plus 7. So you're at 19.
19.
Okay, so this thing just bites into you and it
Like, oh my gosh!
tries to knock you to the ground, but you push it off as you pull out. Basically, what they look like road flares. When you light them, they go off like smoke bombs, and it just covers the square as they're sniffing around to find you. But you rolled high enough, so you're able to slink away. Now, what direction you go is sort of
I'm gonna try to find the closest building, like
where just somewhere to hide.
yeah, like I mean, I'll prefer a shop, obviously,
Okay,
so I can take.
So
stuff.
I'm gonna say the closest thing to you notice is the inn. The Nightstone Inn is the closest thing to you.
Okay.
A shield. Let's see what we got here.
Dang, I'm already
An
down to
ornate,
7.
an ornate iron sign bearing the inn's name hangs above the entrance, facing the town square. It's the only place. Yes, you go inside
Just
and
in a panic, almost.
just trying to like.
not die.
Yeah. So we'll get back to you in a second as you try not to die. So we're back to our two at the bell. You see that the goblins are currently ringing the bell, going back and forth, doing their crazy thing. What are you two doing in that?
Are we in attack range of them?
You'll have to go up the steps first, but they seem to be very preoccupied with ringing that bell, so it wouldn't be very hard for you to get up there and catch them by
I was
surprise.
gonna say, as it stands, Abraxas is the only one who knows.
I would assume he would tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There's goblins back up there swinging back and forth on it.
Of course, the childish creatures! And I'm just gonna, like, pull out my spear and just get really huffy and stomp up there.
Go up and blast them.
Just gonna... I'll wring their little necks! And then start stamping the stairs.
Okay, you just stomp up the stairs, and they're like, they're just kind of going nuts with the freaking
So
bell.
let's just let them have their fun. Like, really, what are they harming?
As you say, while your guts are
My
falling out
ears.
of your stomach and you're bleeding out profusely.
I mean, the wolves.
They ate you.
Did they both eat me or just one?
Just one got a good chunk of.
So you're saying the other one's okay with me and I can become its friend?
Nope. Okay, so they don't notice you, so I'm just gonna give you guys like attack of opportunity, basically. What do you do?
L2 blast one.
Okay, roll me to hit with advantage. So roll it twice, take the higher number. Alright, and again. Okay, so that first one hits, so roll for damage.
Yeah, 16.
Do you add anything
Yeah,
with your
yeah,
Eldritch
some
Blast?
plus.
Both have one
Some
plus,
additives.
So 9.
9 damage?
No, you had your charisma modifier.
Isn't that not what a spell attack modifier is for?
Yeah, I'd say so.
No, wait one second. Let me double check. Let me check. They're really powerful. 1 second, rule check. Just because we're
Rule check! Whoa!
Intermission!
Okay, no, it's just okay. We're back. No, it's just a straight. It's just a straight D10. That's what that is just you add to hit. So like when you got that 16, you actually got a 23. Okay, so on hit it's 1d10, and then when you reach like level 5, it becomes like 2 beams, like that. So Darren fires at the first goblin with his Eldritch Beam, and it hits for 2 damage, and the goblin, like, it doesn't kill him, but it does knock him off the bell, and he becomes aware of the two of you. Vijay, you still get your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use my my mastery of force discipline, which gives me the ability to just push somebody. About how far is he from the nearest window?
I mean, pretty far.
Like, how big is the sequel?
I would maybe say 5 feet.
Okay, I can push them 5 feet for every point spent.
How many
So
points you gonna spend?
2. So I'll push him.
So you
10
push
out
him
the
10
nearest
feet. The
window.
one that Darren just
Just
hit.
like out the window.
Brexus just hit. Or the
The
one that's swinging on the bell.
one that's still swinging on the bell.
Okay, so you kind of time it just right, and you wait for when the rope is just next to where you want to knock him off, and you just push him with your psychic powers, and thanks to the rope, he gets some extra air, and he just goes wow, just goes flying. You just hear like as he's dead. I mean,
Did he fall down the stairs or did he go out the?
he went out.
window?
He went out the steeple window, basically. Like not even a window there, just out into the air, like 10 feet, and plus the swing hit she was getting. So like,
I mean.
Well, they take 2d8, and if they hit anything, they take an extra d6 per foot they win.
this is a goblin. He's dead.
Okay.
I'll save you the
He
trouble.
probably distracted the dog. That.
No,
No.
they're still stuck
Did
in
he
smoke.
shatter through glass?
No, there's no glass up
Oh,
there.
that would've
There's
been
a
cool.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh well. Is the other one still alive?
yeah. It's its turn.
I'm going to request that Abraxas keep it alive.
For question.
Yeah, Abraxas, what's your AC, buddy?
15.
Okay, it swings at you with its scimitar, all meow, but it like you kind of just step to the side.
Has a scimitar?
Yeah, it's got a scimitar.
This thing is better with weapons than I am.
Well, apparently not. He missed.
Abraxas, you go, buddy.
He just has.
Abraxas, keep it alive. We may need it for questioning the annoying
I'm gonna pull out
creature.
my short sword and I'm just gonna slash at it.
Okay, roll the hit for me.
Abraxas, you fool!
What'd you get?
Pretty
Do you have a? Are you proficient with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get your proficiency bonus. Huh?
15.
Okay, you swing, and it deflects it off its shield. It's got a shield. So it's like you swing it with your short sword, and it's like, man, little goblin shield. Jolly, you're up. Vino, Ipix,
I
Viola,
Get him, Vino.
Vino,
I'm just gonna
Vine sauce.
try and tackle it, grapple it.
Tackle and grapple.
Okay, give me a melee attack.
Alright. To hit. Do I get an advantage on that? Because I get advantage on strength checks while I'm focusing on my move thing.
This is a melee attack.
Okay. 8.
You try to you try to grab the little guy, but he's
squirmy.
a little frisky. So he's like, man. So he's like back off. You know?
Ooh, he's feeling frisky.
I
didn't sign up for this.
this is terrible. This is the worst fight ever. He springs a Vino over here and misses also. So there's like these 3 guys up in this like maybe 10 feet by 10 feet maybe little square with a bell above
I
them.
imagine he's just thrashing around wildly, so it's trying to catch like a wet dog.
Well, Freddy is in the end trying to scoop himself back together.
From being attacked by a wet dog.
It's your turn, Abraxas.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay, thank God. Roll the hit.
Eldritch Blast. 1.
Okay, there we go. Roll for damage.
Nice.
He's dead.
Okay.
He's
So,
dead.
it's-
Now question him.
I'm just gonna be like, hold my finger up. Abraxas!
So things like
Tell
it's
me
like
not to kill
squirming around, and Abraxas just kind of shoots this purple beam out of his fingers and just nails him in the forehead, and the thing just kind of just falls on the ground.
pesky creature.
I agree. However, now how are we going to find out what happened?
And the bell isn't ringing anymore.
Thank God.
I mean, it was really bad because you guys were really close to it too, so it was like bang, bang, bang. We can't hear our friend being eaten.
I picture the conversation just you guys screaming at each other like, what?
Abraxas can't be alive! He's like,
I thought you said
what?
kill him.
All right, so
What's happening to my guts? Like, am I okay?
you're at 7 HP, dude, and that you don't have anything to
7 HP is still
I'm in
like...
an inn. I look around? I do a perception check. Can I do that? See what's
Okay,
around me?
I'll describe currently what's going on with you, because these two just finished the church and I didn't really find anything.
Like who's? I come into a group of medics. And
Oh yeah, totally. So first thing you enter is the dining room. And this room is strewn with wreckage. Giant rocks punched through the roof and landed here. As you can see, they are scattered about, destroying a dining table and a pair of long benches. The remaining of a bed and a wardrobe from the chamber above lies among the shattered dining room furnishing. 2 smaller round tables and several chairs remain intact, and resting atop each table is an unlit oil lamp. You can hear someone rummaging through the kitchen, which is not too far away.
Here's someone rubbing through the kitchen.
Just rubbing through the kitchen. Lying on the floor in the middle of the room is a dead goblin with a crossbow bolt sticking out of its chest.
Got it. You said there's a wardrobe?
Yeah.
I heard a wardrobe. I go towards the wardrobe first, and I kind of look through that. Is there like any outfits that I see in there? Because I got a plan.
Okay.
I have a plan. I'm going to disguise myself so the dogs don't eat me.
Like, oh, this is a different
No,
person.
you don't find anything worth looking at.
Nothing?
Nothing.
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 All right.
Everybody took everything and left because these goblins were so annoying.
Alright, so I'm gonna sneak into where I hear the person like rummaging. But I'm gonna do a stealth check. That way
Give me a
I can
stealth check then.
kind of not be seen. Because at first I was gonna pretend like I was the owner of the place.
The dogs aren't gonna care.
So yeah, rummaging might. Alright, so
You might care enough to kill you.
What'd you roll?
5, 6, 7, 19 plus 7,
Okay, so 26.
26.
Alright, so let's see if the thing in there can see you. It cannot.
Let's hope that the thing in there is a healer.
So you creep into the kitchen/pantry area, and you
Rubble.
find a goblin is searching through the rubble of the inn's pantry and stuffing edibles into a large sack that seems almost too heavy for the goblin to hold, let alone carry. The northwest corner of the entire area was destroyed by a rock. You can kind of like see outside. Most of the kitchen, however, seems most undamaged. Set into the north wall is a stone fireplace, and the floor is covered with broken dishware and scattered utensils.
Okay.
Not the utensils.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the obvious. And I'm gonna dress up as Goblin. And, yeah, I'm gonna sneak up on this dude.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack time!
Okay, so
Sneaky tick attack.
Sneak attack.
what kind of weapon are you using?
Well, I have my options. I have 2 daggers, a warhammer,
Ooh, Warhammer.
and a short bow. So obviously the warhammer.
I'm gonna do a sneak attack.
Can I
with
do a
Warhammer.
sneak attack with a warhammer?
I mean, yeah, you can.
I bet you could only sneak attack.
No.
with finesse
He
weapons.
said I can. He is the god of this world.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. complain about it.
Yes.
Sounds-
Okay.
sounds
Sneak attack with
hilarious.
the warhammer. I just sneak up on this dude.
It's your dwarvish roguiness is what allows you to have this.
Baseball.
He's a dwarven
dude's
rogue. If I
head.
say you can't do that, then what kind of a DM?
I wanna like do a. Can I roll the athletics check to do a triple spin, like a triple sow cow? for this dude?
Sound cow.
Okay, it does say it
Little
must be a
finesse.
finesse weapon, but as the DM, I'd say screw that. This is funny.
This is
So-
a pretty finesse weapon.
Oh yeah, he's a war. He's a.
You
Okay.
can finesse with it.
So
as a-
what you're gonna have to do
finesse
is
it,
you're gonna need to
finesse
give me a attack roll, but with advantage.
Okay. Yeah.
So roll it twice and take the higher of the 2 numbers.
It's
So
not taking
that
that
one.
one. 13. I'm taking
So
nuts.
13 plus your strength modifier
So 15.
plus your proficiency bonus.
For what?
So 2. So
Okay. Yeah.
So 18 total.
18 total.
Okay, so you nail him. Okay,
Yeah.
so
With the
roll
freaking
me.
sneak attack?
Yeah, so roll me your damage with your
2d8.
warhammer plus a d6.
Oh, okay. That was double the dice.
No.
Kick out. All right.
So 7 total plus
Plus
your
my
strength
strength.
modifier, which is 3.
Yeah.
So 10 damage.
yeah.
So you sneak up behind this goblin who's just kind of like, man, just
Is
trying to
he
get some-
forging through a fridge? Is that right?
Yeah, he's just trying to get food.
He has a bag of stuff already, right?
Yeah, and so you just kind of sneak up behind him and just stealthily smack it in the back of the head with your warhammer as its skull just like collapses in on
I
itself.
say, time to get your just desserts. And I'm like, wham!
You
him.
don't do that.
Hork,
dude.
hork, hork. In my head, I do.
Alright.
I'm constantly doing one-liners.
So where are you two currently?
Studying the goblin, can I like find anything on it that might depict any sort of like? I pretty much have. Well, I have skills in Arcana and History and Insight. Would I be able to find any like?
Give me an insight check, maybe?
I was gonna say like a tribe symbol or anything like that.
Yeah. Give me an insight check. Tell me what you get.
I get advantage on that, don't I? Because I have the skill.
No.
No?
You just get to have your proficiency bonus.
Okay, and my intelligence.
Yes.
So 4, 6, 20. I got 20 altogether.
20 altogether? Okay. You're able to determine by looking at them that if you had to guess, they're at least from one of the tribes around here, not far, maybe up in the hills.
Mhm.
So they are local. They seem to just be taking advantage of the situation, whatever that is.
Mhm.
Chances are they're more scavengers than anything. There's not really a good chance that they really caused what happened. They're simply taking advantage of it.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to inform Abraxas of what I found. It appears as though they're just a local tribe here looting what they can no longer defend, so it's probably a good thing that we closed the drawbridge.
Probably.
Anyway, we should scout around a little bit further, as this puzzle seems to be a little deeper than we initially imagined.
I'm gonna send my raven out over the window to kind of circle around and see what
Okay.
I can't see outside as we go back down.
Well, what your Raven sees right off the bat is there's a huge like smoke screen coming from the town square.
Oh, what you see right off the bat is blindingly large plumes of smoke in every direction.
I'm gonna tell
It's
the
not
owner
there
here that-
before.
I'm gonna tell
Someone's
the owner
vaping.
here that there's a lot of smoke outside.
I'm gonna look out the window. Do I see it as well?
You see it as well, yeah. There's no perception.
So there
technically.
is.
It's just kind of right there.
I wasn't there before.
Sorry.
History does dictate it's often not a good idea to remain in a city that's burning down. However, given the situation, pick a direction, Abraxas, old chum. I use the word chum. I don't think I will ever use that again.
You will
I like
never
Chum.
use it again.
Chum's a good one.
I will use companion.
There we
Bad-
go.
Well, you don't know him too well.
Cohort.
East. Let's go east.
Good comrade. We shall
I feel like you just
So
picked a
he's
different-
just kind of like that
Lead the way.
Eastwards towards the square.
Okay.
So we go towards the square.
You have the eyes in the sky, not I.
Okay.
I'm a rhyming man now.
Eyes in the sky, eat the pie. What?
What?
Dear God. Okay.
Somewhere I feel like there's a dwarf poorly trying to contribute to this
My
conversation.
innards.
Well, I have food near me.
Do you remember Freddy, Abraxas?
Guy eating pies.
Sky eating
Abraxas, are you alright? Do you have
So-
a fever, sir?
You start heading into the
Sky
smoke
creatures.
just
Sky
as it starts
fires.
to like evaporate and just sort of like vanish all together, and you see two wargs, two large wolves. They seem very angry, and
I would be
they
angry too if I saw smoke evaporate.
see that one. Not that one either. They don't seem to notice you at the moment.
Us or Freddy?
You.
I'm
He's-
in-
Freddy's
I'm already-
long gone.
yeah.
They're not. He's not even a target at the moment.
Okay. They don't see us at the moment.
Not at the moment.
I'm
No.
gonna like stop Abraxas and kind of like point to them and
I see it.
whisper to you as like, what do you want to do about the situation?
I picture you try to do the
I don't-
can't.
I don't think we could get much out of him, so I say we just kill them.
Who
yes.
you attack them?
So you're cool with just killing dogs?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Actually, I might have a better idea.
Oh,
I have a talent which is essentially like it's a cantrip. I can just use it as much as I want. It's called Illusion. It functions as either ghost sound or as creating a simple 5-foot image.
Okay.
I'm going to do like try to mimic some kind of like a goblin calling for them somewhere in the distance away from us.
I didn't even think about them being connected to the goblin.
On one of them because I can only focus on one creature.
Okay.
Goblin raiding party.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
They have to, I think, beat a
It's
will save, which
yeah,
is
it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. So it's my intelligence plus my proficiency bonus plus 10. So 16. They have to beat a 16.
Good. And you do that to one of them?
Yeah, because I can only focus on one at a time.
Okay. So he looks at it and like he hears the noise. Do you speak Goblin?
I speak Orcish. Is Goblin a language?
Goblin's a
It
language.
is. It's goblinoid.
Goblinoid?
Yeah, Goblin's language.
Oh, well, it's
I
Orcish
might.
then, because
I
I
might.
thought that was like just general.
No, I just speak dwarf.
So you kind of yell out in Orcishy Goblin. You try to make it like really high pitched.
I was
Or
considering like just like war horns and drums and stuff like that.
it seems to like look over towards it, kind of confused. Like where is that coming from? Kind of pause. I
I was
think
gonna say like, because we're coming from like the south, right?
Right.
you come from the west.
No,
We're coming from the west, so I would try to send them somewhere to like the east, like out of our path.
It looks towards it, like I said, and it's kind of like walking in that direction, trying to see what is making the noise.
Could I try again?
You could. I mean, it's like it's walking towards it. The other one's just kind of looking at the other one like, what are you doing, man?
Oh, really? Like, just kind of like
These
very
things,
cautious.
like, they have a higher intelligence than most, like, way smarter than a wolf is.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I actually,
So they're just kind of like,
personally
what?
and character-wise, I don't know that much about wargs. So,
You just thought that would work.
well,
They are, I mean, they're one of the few creatures that actually have an alignment.
considering that kind of flops, I'm going to just give Abraxas the green light.
Alright? I'll let you guys have this round, and then we'll roll initiative. So,
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast one of them.
what's your other warlock spell that you have?
Isn't that not a cantrip?
No, I know, but you
Like,
also
you
get a
have
level
other
1
stuff.
spell.
I have 2 level 1 spells.
What did you pick?
I have Hellish Rebuke and False Life.
Oh, okay. Hellish Rebuke only works if he gets hit. Okay.
What is Hellish?
Anytime
Hellish
Hellish Rebuke, anytime if he gets hit, he can use his reaction to like basically deal like 2d10 fire damage to whatever just hit him.
How many times a day can you do that?
Unlimited.
Oh yeah, you're a warlock.
He's a warlock, so he has unlimited castings. Okay.
Ooh.
So roll to hit with your thing.
17.
17. You hit. Roll for damage.
6.
6 damage. Okay, so you kind of focus your energies and hit one of them with a small purple blast, and he's kind of like, ouch. And they immediately turn around and see you guys. Jack?
Crossbow.
Shoot your crossbow at
One
one.
in the face. Facial region.
Just try to write it.
Crit
Honestly.
fail, but don't I get an advantage? Because it's a sneak attack.
It's
well,
not a
it's
sneak
That's a
attack.
script though.
It's a attack of opportunity.
He already used attack of opportunity.
Lame.
So
You're gonna eat him as well.
Something else that
Well, we wouldn't
important
get-
to look at it.
No, I already used my
My
action.
the
Yeah.
tiefling archetype that I went with for my race and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
It also has a certain amount of spells that it can pull from daily, but the spells are randomly rolled.
Okay, I'll look into it.
But
So
it's only from like a set list.
you break your string, Jack.
I broke my. I'm just gonna throw my crossbow away at that
What?
point. Like,
Well,
the thing
it's
takes
over.
forever to reload as it is.
Come after you, foul beast! Bang!
Hold on. Increases. Alright, well, I'm gonna use Surge of Speed. It's one of the disciplines that I know. I spend 2 side points and it gives me the bonus action to not provoke attack opportunities, and I have climbing speed equal to my walking speed, and I get a movement. So I'm just gonna run.
Okay, so where to?
I'm going to climb a building and try to get on the roof.
Okay. Give me a climb check.
Try to get eaten by a dog. 10 plus I get advantage on strength check things, so that's a strength check, right? Because it's climb?
Technically, yes.
Cool. 3. I will take the 10. Plus, I got 12 just to scamper up a building.
Oh boy. How's this going?
And I move like 10 feet to get to the building, or however far.
What building are
this
you going
building
to?
is.
That's
That's
the
what I
closest
wonder.
one, which would be the Nightstone Inn. That's a 2-story building. So you
I'm
are
trying to get, like, on top of it, just
scampering
on
up
a
as
wall.
fast as you can, and you're making some progress, but it's like it's slowly but surely kind of progress. I need you guys to roll me initiative real
As
fast.
long as I
Oh,
don't
me
get
too, or
dogged.
just those two?
These are large creatures.
That's true. Oh, okay, now I roll fine. 18.
18.
How do you do initiative? It's I want to be part of this one, but
Oh,
how do
I'm
you,
officially out of side points for the day.
Oh crap.
is it? Do you add your
I only
dexterity?
have 4.
Yeah, you your dex modifier. 22.
17?
Okay, 17.
Because I might be able to see what's going on.
You might be able to hear it. And then I gotta roll for doggos.
Oh, I threw my crossbow, that's right.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Abraxas over here. He's gonna start us off.
Alright, I'm gonna give myself False Life, which is just a d4 plus 4 of temporary.
Is it a bonus action or is it a full action?
If it's a first level spell, then it's a full level. full turn.
Full, like, full on action.
Let us look, shall we? False life. It's an action, so that's your turn right there. Okay. So it's a D4
Small
plus
hand.
4 temporary HP for 1 hour.
By the tentacle.
So 6 6 you got 18 HP. Okay, so
Oh, I need that cup.
that's your turn, and then we're gonna go over to Freddy. No,
All right.
not Freddy. Reno. Reno goes.
Oh, no.
Vieno.
Just keep climbing.
Well, have I reached like an awning or anything like that that I can sit on top of?
Give me a strength check.
Okay, 16 for the first one, 5 for the second one. I'll just keep the 16, so 18 altogether.
You climb up to a second story window, and you're kind of perched on it.
Okay, I threw my
Crossbow.
crossbow because it snapped.
Yeah,
All I have left is a spear that I could throw once.
you get like a shot with that.
I'm going to attempt to throw my spear.
I mean, go for it. It's a dex check.
I'm going to burn a luck point because I have
What did you roll?
a 2.
Oh god.
Good job.
Okay, 16 plus my dex, so 18.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
My thrown spear.
you throw your spear at one of them, and you nail them in the hide. Roll me damage.
That is something I wanted to ask about. On the thing it said throwable, and then parentheses it was 20-60. What does that mean?
You need
20 feet to 60
20
feet
feet
if
to
I'm
60
two-handing it?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll two-hand throw it, so it does D8. Boop. 4.
All right, so you throw your spear, and he kind of like cuts it a little bit. He's like, "Damn it!"
But you're on your own.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm gonna try.
So, Freddy, why don't you give me a perception check, buddy?
Alright, dude.
Oh,
Do I add anything like intelligence, or
You had your wisdom modifier.
do I have to?
Yeah, you do.
Alright,
For
well,
better or for worse, man.
I got 11.
Minus the 2.
That's minus the 2, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you have proficiency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I got a plan.
Well, you're super happy you found a bag of muffins and cheese.
And then whatever's in the fridge, right?
That's everything that's in the fridge is
Just
also
muffin-
in the bag.
What's it? Oh, okay.
That's
yeah.
all that's in the bag. You're a little more focused on that right now.
Alright.
Having already thrown my spear, I'm gonna start looking around for avenues. of
What?
escape.
Well, what else is in the kitchen while I'm here?
Nothing of importance.
No windows, no doors.
Well, I mean, there's like the entire backside is kind of crushed, so like you can look out of it.
Like, yeah.
I mean, there's a way upwards. Yeah, there's stairs when you go back outside up to the rooms that are on the second
Okay, well
floor.
then I'm gonna investigate the stairs because I wanna see what else I can steal.
Okay.
I mean, get.
Gonna focus. Okay, focus on combat for the moment.
Like once they're done.
Darren, the one that got hit. Okay, so the one that got hit is actually bursting into the inn right now to get after Tyler. So Jason, that's probably the first thing you see.
Is
Is the ward.
The ward burst into the inn that I hit with my spear.
Yeah, because he wants to get. He's trying to get Jai.
I just go wide-eyed.
So let's go to the one that's attacking Darren for the moment. Darren, what's your AC, buddy?
I have a plan.
Okay, that's not good. What's your AC? Your HP, you already got that. It's a good thing you got that false life thing, right? Because you're gonna need it. Abrexis, you're taking total of. Oh man, that's 12 damage.
Oh dang.
Damn.
Roll to hemorrhage.
That's a Pathfinder
That's a
joke.
Pathfinder joke. We are all nerds here.
Okay.
I would imagine.
Give me a strength save real fast, buddy. Okay, so he doesn't knock you down. You're still alive.
Can I help him out?
Do you wanna use
Do I
Sal's-
see him?
I thought the ward burst into the inn to come after me.
There's two of them.
Oh, I thought the other one died.
You have not killed either of these things. You've barely hit it with your Eldritch Blast, and you kind of threw a spear into it.
There's a spear there if you want
Oh
to
no,
use
that one is currently in the
Does
inn.
it
The
see
weekend
me?
one's in the inn with you
Oh, does
guys.
it have my spear in it?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. It's bringing me my weapon then.
Darren.
Darren.
I'm sorry.
Abrexis.
A breakfast.
A breakfast.
A breakfast.
Yeah, I do want to use my hellish fear.
Okay, so makes it does not make it. Roll me the damage.
8.
That's 11. It's 9.
And 11.
So it takes 11 damage, and it suddenly bursts into flames. Yeah, I know. Hell should be playing, Jim. Like just fire bursts from the sky, like from the ground around it. It crit failed on a will save, a wisdom save, to see if it doesn't just freak the hell out.
It freaks the hell out.
It freaks the hell out. It just books it out of the town. Like it runs for the entrance, only to just like nail it right until because you guys pulled up the what's it called?
The drawbridge.
Drawbridge. So it's just like it doesn't notice it. It's just like looking back to see more fire's coming. It just nails it headlong into that, and it's dead.
Good.
There's still another one though, right?
Oh yeah, it's looking straight at you, Freddy.
Alright, here's
Because you go out in the kitchen, eating on muffins,
Just
and
staring at
just
this
like
thing.
looking at it.
here's my plan.
Things like Satan.
I want to imagine like you're
beer
in the
coming out of
fridge,
it.
like your whole upper body's just in the fridge, just chowing down. You hear the door burst open, you lean back and just see
Alright.
a warrior, and and you both just have a moment of staring
Here's
at
my
each
plan. I got a stick, right, in my inventory.
other. Oh God.
I got string. I'm gonna tie it to one of my foods that I have, and then I'm gonna use acrobatics check to jump on this thing's back.
Wow, this sounds
Now
like
hold on.
great idea.
You didn't let me finish. I'll use the food as like kind of like a bait, like a fishing hook, rod, and I'll steer this thing.
I'm gonna
And
save
then
you
I'm
the
gonna-
trouble.
I'm gonna do
Remember
this.
when-
As I
Can I
stated
roll for
before
it?
with Jyler,
Yeah, I was gonna say, remember when we said that
Wargs
it's intelligent?
have intelligence.
Oh.
They are. A warg is an evil predator that delights in hunting and devouring creatures weaker than itself. It is cunning and malevolent, and wargs roam across the remote wilderness.
It will not be carried on a stick.
It will not be ferreted. So
What
it
if
will-
it's like a good food?
It's
intelligent.
food.
I can convince
It is literally like from that episode of Rick and Morty. Its food is your suffering.
Okay.
So,
Alright, I see. I get you.
Are
Alright,
we
so
quoting now? We
but
quoting?
my other plan was to freak out. So
okay, so that one
Um,
seems to be the better option at the moment.
Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lure it into the other room. Where I'm gonna hit it. Bah!
Bah!
Like that with my hammer. Can't do that because it's intelligent, so it's gonna want to get me.
It's also gonna have like,
I want to set a trap. I want to set like a goblin in front of me, or in front of it, so it trips over the goblin.
What goblin?
The goblin I killed.
That's true. He does have a dead goblin.
I do have,
Okay,
I
so-
have a dead goblin.
You just
Okay.
throw the goblin out of
Put
it.
it on the stick.
You do not have time to put the goblin on the stick. It is right there on the other side of the like.
You'll like
there's-
lean over to start tying it on it and just immediately die.
It's
There's
gonna
like
be-
a bar is the only thing keeping you guys from from each other.
Okay,
This is
here's
a
my
large creature.
here's my revised plan. Throw the goblin at it.
Really, give me a strength check. You surprisingly just launched the
20.
Okay, so you launch the dead goblin right at the ward.
Wait, did you crit?
Yeah,
You
no.
got
I-
18.
Plus my
Oh,
strength
plus
is
your strength.
Yeah.
It just bites it out of the air and starts munching on it, so it's distracted for the moment.
All right.
That worked.
Perfect. Now I'm gonna stealth away
Give me a stealth check.
onto its back.
No.
Not to
No.
its back. It's not gonna.
You have 7 HP.
This will work.
Darren
Seven
is
by
only
seven.
alive because of false life right now, and within an hour,
Darren is
It'll
only
be
fake
gone.
alive at the moment.
He's
Alright,
like-
alright, here's the real thing I do. I see those stairs. I fucking stealth towards those stairs.
Okay.
Also, those random spells from the race. I might get something out of safety.
So like abilities, I thought you
16?
only got like darkness. and
No.
stuff.
16?
No.
Take a variant. What?
16 to stealth away
My
to the
variant
stairway.
is like a random,
Okay.
random
You
spell.
stealth away to the stairway while it's munching down on a dead goblin.
I'm just saying I could have rode that goblin. I mean that ward.
I mean, if you asked it nicely.
Yeah, I mean it's intelligent.
We should look at that, see if I can
Right.
maybe
One
get something to
second.
save me.
Because I don't know you.
I don't know you.
I know the stairs are really nice looking right now.
Alright, pause for the moment.
Na, na,
Dun,
na,
dun,
na,
na,
na.
na, na.
I'm gonna write that down for future.
Oh, lost.
For animations like this, we'll just edit it out.
104.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but I'm writing down what the time signature is, so it's easier for me to edit. It's 104 at the moment. Okay.
We're succeeding so far, I think.
Honestly, so far I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah. I like it.
You guys are just so close to time.
I'm not.
I mean, I like my plan.
I'm fake alive.
Isn't that like a complete blasphemy to yourself?
Alive.
You just
Yeah.
sitting there like on a box. You're like, what have I done?
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Is it from the Black Book of Magic?
Sounds about what that would be in.
What kind of
Black
tiefling are
Book
you?
of Magic.
Yes.
Are you an abyssal tiefling?
You're a
Yes.
yes tiefling.
I just googled.
Each time you finish a long rest, you gain the ability to cast cantrip spells randomly determined from a short list. At first level, you can cast a cantrip. Cool! You can cast a cantrip!
Water.
Cantrip might help.
I guess yeah. Actually,
Roll me a
5.0 does
D6.
have some pretty good cantrips.
I mean, he's pretty distracted right now. He's eating a goblin, so you could probably just get away.
So you roll like, and you get the first one.
It's weird. It only doesn't have a thing. Oh, it means first level. What'd you get? You get dancing lights.
Yeah, you just
Yes.
maybe these dancing lights will cheer me up. No.
No, they didn't.
Distraction.
Distracting what? Everything's inside trying to kill your companions.
Well, he's eating a goblin right now.
All right, so we're back. We got that figured out. Okay,
Don't
so
care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Abraxas, where are you going?
A
now?
breakfast.
Like, where are you going? Everybody else is scampered to the end.
Are you not in the inn right now?
I'm
No,
not
he's out.
technically in the inn. I'm on the inn.
You're in the.
So
you're in the-
we're still in each other within each other's sights.
Yeah, I
well,
can still see a breakfast sitting down.
This is a
real
breakfast.
rough day today.
It'll be okay, a breakfast.
Say, if he doesn't get healing in an hour, he will pass out.
I can heal him. That's not a problem.
You have no points.
You have no points.
You might die.
I was gonna say, you burned all your points.
Do I see
Well, I
him
can
through a window,
focus.
maybe?
Whenever I'm focusing on my healing thing, which doesn't cost any points, I can stabilize anyone I touch.
So, I mean, he's gonna drop down to exactly 0, so it's not.
Yeah, I
like
put him
he's
up to 1.
dying.
If I touch him.
Do I see him through a window, perhaps?
Him?
Yeah, like
Sure, I'll say, yeah, why not?
I can throw you a rope to climb up to where I am.
You're on the first floor.
Oh,
Oh, you're, that's right, you're on the second floor. Okay, so you could.
Is there
if you
anything
want
to
to.
the second floor?
Not at the moment, no.
Me.
Now the dog is in there.
Yeah, the Doge.
The dog is
Grab
on
the
his
rope!
way.
You see, he
Yeah,
drops
we
the
gotta
rope.
save her out here.
Grab the rope!
Does he see me now?
Who, him?
Yes.
Freddy? No, Freddy, I don't see you. You guys are in different rooms.
Okay.
I'm looking outside, though. Oh, yeah, no, you're in a room, right?
I am actually outside, like sitting on an awning.
We just see me screaming out a window, just grabbing the rope. He's like, no!
I'm too sad.
I'm so sad, right? Yeah, you're safer out with the wolves.
So
versus in the
sad.
safe, nice, clean. I'm just like lecturing you out at the window as you're dying.
We're both just grab the rope breakfast.
Like,
Fine,
no!
fine.
I use my sexy dwarven strength to pull him over.
Sexy dwarven jutsu.
Okay, so both of you give me strength tests at the moment.
Okay.
2 strength tests.
4.
Okay.
So that's 7.
You drop the rope, Darren hits the ground.
Never mind about the
He
rope!
just haphazardly like grabs the rope and it falls on him. He's just,
That didn't work.
Okay, well, the ward didn't notice that for the moment. So,
oh, that's good. But now Jace doesn't have a rope, and Darren has no way to get into the building. Or a breakfast. Abraxas? I literally need to stop calling you that.
you're gonna get
because
used to calling him the breakfast.
I
I
did
could
not
just,
mean
like-
to say that
I
this
could,
time.
I could just like shoot you and get it over with. If you want. Like that's another option, just trying to be helpful.
We could poach these eggs. Because he's
I
a
got some
breakfast.
bread!
Oh!
You want some bread? I
What
got
are we
some
doing?
bread.
What are we doing? What are we doing there?
I was thinking in order that I might be able to find a potion or anything like that. Like, you know, like
Dude,
building
you have no idea. There is no indication of anything. Like there's some like there's the fort off to the side.
There was some muffins and cheese.
There's well, you can't get to, that's not gonna heal you. There's a graveyard. I mean, there's some stable houses. You can see a windmill, a trading post.
You look at the graveyard.
I
Ah,
mean-
yes.
Oh, yeah.
My home.
I'll be with you soon.
Like,
Please go lay down. This is the end of Abraxas.
okay, it's just like
I didn't even
there's-
get my breakfast.
you really have. I mean, the trading post might be your best bet, but you have no idea what's in it. I mean, and there's just that one ward in there. And there's 3 of you. Everyone's kind of being like scared because they can think of like insta kill you.
I
That's
have
a
no weapons.
Giant wolf.
If you'll throw me my spear, I can help again.
So you gotta get the spear first.
Well, the spear's outside.
No, it is in
Oh,
the
yeah,
ward
right.
who is in the building
Chewing on a.
chewing on a goblin.
Or my crossbow.
Would I be able to circle around the building in any direction without being caught?
Yes,
And
maybe.
be able to peek into
He has
windows?
his raven, so he can scout ahead.
He can, and you know that there's like a big there's a big hole at the back of the inn that leads into the kitchen, mind you, but there's no stairs leading upwards from the kitchen itself. You would still have to go out into like the main area and go those steps, which is where the ward currently is.
I want a crit.
Well, my idea is
Yeah.
try to just blast the ward through a window.
True.
All right, go for it.
I would say honestly, you just have to run up to the wall you're nearest to because he went right through that door, and he hasn't left that room as far as we know.
You could
No,
just
he's
sacrifice
still
the
there.
raven. So just sacrifice the raven.
True. Your raven will come back.
Yeah, but it won't come back for a while,
Yeah, true.
and he doesn't exactly have
It comes back after a long or short rest.
just like 30 minutes. And you could just pop out. You could like shoot it from the window and duck down and hope it doesn't see you.
Do a blind shot.
Yeah, I can try that.
All right, roll the hit. I'll give you advantage just because.
Well, let me take a disadvantage if he's just blind shooting.
No, he's not blind
That
shooting.
was just my idea using that actually.
And 12.
That's weird.
19 either way.
Sweet.
I mean, you still nail it. Roll for damage.
6.
Okay. So this ward just gets hit, and it's just it. Let me see if it notices you or not. We'll roll for it, man.
Notice me, ward pie.
Nice.
Give me a stealth attack, and pray you can crit. Otherwise,
Will it just be dexterity?
it'll just be a dex check for you, Monroe.
Fail.
Nope, you got 3. It immediately notices you.
Oh man.
This thing rolls a natural 18. It's just like
It's
burst.
kind of like.
All right. Can I help?
You're upstairs. You have
I
no
know.
idea what's
I
going
can.
on.
I see him right through the window.
You see him shooting, but you don't know if the wolf has seen him or not.
Well,
I-
I'm just gonna call it saw me.
It
saw me!
It saw me. This is the end of Abraxas.
Well, I'm just gonna shoot it from the window because I have a short bow.
But you have to wait. You can't shoot it from the window
Why?
if it's inside.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry.
It
I'm
has
sorry.
not left the building.
I'm sorry.
Maybe when it's gnawing on Praxis'
The only
corpse,
ones
you can
outside
see-
right now are me and Darren. I'm on top of the building.
Yeah, he's not even like.
Good luck.
All right. So what's your AC?
15.
Okay. Out of pure luck, it rolled. Let me remind myself what it's. 'Cause I might be wrong. You might just be fucked. No, I'm right. Okay.
No punch pooling.
Okay. I'm not.
No
What was your AC?
punches.
15.
Okay, rolled a 13, rolled an 8 plus 5. So, it lunges at you and barely misses, and now it's out in the open.
Now it's out in the open.
Where I can jump on it,
That's why I
carry
was-
it on a stick.
That's honestly what I was thinking. Like I have.
It is
acrobatics.
an evil creature!
Can I see it
That
though?
is intelligent.
Yeah, I mean, it almost pounced Darren and ate him.
I'm going to use delusion and make it think Darren is a box.
That's actually a good idea. Because the wolves don't
Okay.
like
It
boxes.
can't move, it can't reflect, and it can't shimmer, and it disappears when the ward touches it, but he will fully think there's a box there instead.
Okay, so
Everyone-
visually, he thinks it's a box.
Everyone knows that wolves
Yes.
hate boxes.
But, smelling wise,
Oh, that's a 19.
he knows it's BS, and there's still a tasty Darren there.
He's not even concerned.
So now he
this
just
guy-
thinks, there's tasty Darren in a box. He's like, man, who ordered takeout?
Oh, well. I tried!
It's your turn, Darren.
I'm trying to blast. It's like
Roll to hit.
I just yell, I tried! You didn't do anything! Yes, I did!
Okay, you hit. Roll for damage.
You just gotta see it.
9.
There
I
we
should
go.
have turned you into a ball of spikes so it would have to roll a fear thing.
Right on.
All right, so With that, you actually nailed him in the head, and it will die right there.
Oh, you got it?
He got it, slowly but surely, which is funny, because he's going to go on a half challenge rating, but they have a 26 HP, and they deal 2d6 plus 3 damage.
Alright, now I write it.
Yeah! Woo!
Just like writing a crappy like convenience.
That's my
store
job.
movie.
I wanted to make a really bad joke about but you nailed it right on the head.
Vino.
Piano.
You notice in the room that you're actually in that most of the floor is gone, yet in the corner you see what appears to be an unconscious lady. And on top of her body, seemed to be protecting it, is a curled up flying snake.
Protecting her?
Protecting her.
I'm not going near a curled up flying snake.
Wait,
And-
curled up? How can it be curled up and
It has
fly?
little wings.
It's got little wings.
But I will
Give me a knowledge check with that.
Arcana?
Knowledge. Give me an insight check.
I have insight, history, and Arcana. Those are my.
Give me an insight check.
Sounds good.
Ooh.
Do I get advantage?
Not in that.
What'd you
Because I
get?
have the skill.
Well, let me go ahead and show
What
you.
did you get?
Big fun one.
Luck. I'm
Big
rolling
fat
a luck.
one. It's a
Okay,
big fat
I don't want
one.
to just like turn all like deflated here. 15 plus 2 plus 4. So
Now, this knowledge only you have for the moment.
So you know
Only
that.
know that. Only he will know this. The flying serpent is the sign of the Black Network.
Oh well, I'm cracking my
And-
knuckles. I'm good.
With that, I'm going to end our first session, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed this first episode. We're going to leave it right here with our teammates bleeding, mostly dying, and finding an unconscious lady with a flying snake that might be part of the black market.
I'm
Let
just
it be
gonna sit
noted
down
that
and eat some
I'm
bread.
entirely unharmed.
Are you?
Yeah, actually, that's right. Yeah,
I was a coward.
So, we hope to catch you guys next week. From all of us here at Team 20 Side, y'all have a wonderful night.
Have a good night.
See ya.